Hey, BB fans. Well, the AI Instigator Twist was introduced by Ainsley on the special Tuesday episode. And now, after tonight's live eviction episode, Julie Chen dropped a lot more info. So we've got all the gory details for you in case you weren't paying attention, in case you haven't seen it yet, in case you want to refresh. As we suspected, the AI Instigator feels like a bit of a mix of the past, like Saboteur and America's Player, some other comps. It's like a hybrid. One thing that wasn't confirmed on the live eviction episode where Cedric Hodges was sent home was whether or not the AI arena has ended. We're still hoping Julie will confirm that it expired along with the 2 upgrade advantages that were won and used by Quinn and Mackenzie and that ran out in week 4. Hopefully that all went together because the AI arena is what has kept Tucker safe because he is a prime backdoor target. So hopefully on this Sunday's episode, Julie will reveal that this twist replaces the AI arena twist unless we hear otherwise. You know, if they've already told the players, we'll probably hear about it on the live feeds. Fingers crossed that the arena is done. Otherwise, to me, it feels like production is protecting Tucker, who is a comp beast. So Julie confirmed the AI Instigator and they played the little video. And of course, we heard about it Tuesday on that useless catch-up episode hosted by Taylor, Jag, and Cody. Strictly filler content. So they had an hour of nothing and Julie could keep her day off work. So Taylor, Jag, and Cody oohed and awed over the concept, but there was really no info aside from the name. But now we've got the details. As Ainsley said, she knows America loves to impact the game of Big Brother, and now they get the chance. Although really, we already had a chance when the fandom voted to put up Quinn as replacement nominee, when Mackenzie used her power to get off the block. But this time, America gets to vote for one house guest to stir the pot and literally instigate trouble and, as they called it, digital drama. I mean, to be fair, we have instigators in the house already. We've got Angela doing things, Quinn being, Quinn, and then Tucker strutting around and causing trouble. So I'm guessing one of those 3 might top the chart when America does get to voting. So the AI Instigator will try and trigger chaos by handing out misinformation, but not directly. So it'll use the same format that they used with Quinn's deepfake HOH when his nominations came out of Angela's mouth and they had that, video avatar that did an okay job of looking like her and speaking like her. The Instigator will get to choose an avatar of another house guest, and they will then display them doing a message directed at, I guess, one or more other house guests. So for instance, like if Angela were the instigator and she knew a secret about another house guest, she could use somebody else's avatar and spill the beans to a specific player. It's not clear if the messages will play to everybody or just the person that it's addressed to. More details emerging, I'm sure. We could see personal info, secret alliances, final 2 deals exposed, all sorts of shenanigans if America chooses wisely. Tucker could be a good choice as the instigator, I think. Angela, we already know, likes to stir the pot. She's only been behaving nicely right now out of fear of reprisals over her early meltdowns in the house that left her with really no alliance. She tried to eavesdrop and slither and beg her way into another one, but So Leah, Kim, and Joseph, to me, all seem way too chill to do much with this power. Brooklyn might be one to watch. I could see her wreaking havoc strategically. Chelsea might be fun for the same reason. So the AI Instigator is selected by America, and then depending on how much trouble they cause with their digital drama in the Big Brother house, America will then have a second opportunity to vote to award them a cash prize between $5,000 and $20,000. I feel like that's somewhat low based on some of the past similar twists, like many seasons ago back in BB8, Eric Stein earned a cool $40,000 for doing naughty deeds and disruptive things, and Dan Giesling cashed in $20,000 of rewards as America's player in BB10. That was, 13 and 15 years ago, respectively. I think the award to me seems a little low, inflation and all that. So Julie said voting starts tonight. We've got your info on where to go vote. Production is branding this as a Big Brother premium power, and I hope it is. Depends on who gets it and how they wield it. Considering how secret powers have spilled out and took the fun out of, those two upgrade twists, I just can only hope whoever America chooses can actually keep it zipped, not tell their allies like Quinn foolishly did about the deep fake and then wind up getting outed and burned. I mean, if you're smart, you would almost use your own avatar at some point to do a message so that people will assume it's not you, but then people will wonder if that's a fake out, but you kind of have to do it right. So voting has already opened for the AI Instigator, and it's going to run a full week until Thursday, August 22nd at noon, which is hours before the live eviction episode. And then Julie will reveal the AI Instigator on the Sunday, August 25th episode. Now, the timing of all of this is important because there's two timelines. There's the timeline that airs on CBS and how those episodes go. And if you don't watch the live feeds, you may know feeders refer to you as casuals. So casuals kind of have one experience with the episode, and then people who watch the live feeds, the live feeders, see something else. So this power holder will not be revealed until the edited CBS episode on Sunday. But really, there's a whole bunch of game that's already been played by the time that episode comes out. So voting ends on Thursday pre-eviction, and I feel like there's a couple of concerns here. For instance, what if America votes, say, for Tucker, and then he is evicted in week 5? Will Julie just announce the second next highest vote getter as the winner to be the AI Instigator? Because of the people they're going to let us vote among, those, 12? One of them's going to be gone by the time this rolls around. Usually they have a much shorter voting window for stuff like this, so it's just strange that it's going to encompass another eviction. So it sounds like this premium power will begin in week 6. And again, let's talk about the timing of the live feeds, because by the time Sunday's episode rolls around and Julie says who won AI Instigator, the house guests at that point have already played head of household and they've already played the veto comp. Sunday's episode is pre-taped footage that takes place generally Thursday and Friday, and then they hold the Saturday stuff on the veto comp for Wednesday's episode that airs on CBS. So this is kind of spurring in me a lot of questions, because I report on stuff on the live feeds, and the stuff that happens on TV other than the live eviction is stuff we've already talked about here. This is most likely a multi-week power, as long as the house guest chosen stays in the house, but as with America's Player, and especially with Saboteur, like the Saboteur was voted out, Annie was voted out right away. And so she never really got to do it. And then America got to choose the next one. So this is going to be very interesting in terms of live feed versus edited aired episodes. And I feel like the house guests are going to know the instigator way before we do. I hope so. So here's how you vote. Head to cbs.com/BB vote and choose the house guest you want to stir up the house. You can vote up to 10 times a day, but can give no more. You can vote up to 10 votes a day, not 10 distinct voting times. 10 votes a day, but no more than 5 votes to a particular house guest in your voting session. You do have to log in with your email to make your vote. Here's a quick screenshot of what voting looks like. I just chose Brooklyn at random just to show you this. I'm not trying to sway your votes. I do think she'd be fun. Okay, that's it. So go vote for the AI Instigator. You've got 8 whole days to issue up to 10 votes a day per email address. And come back soon for more BB26 updates, including who wins tonight's wall comp to be Week 5 Head of Household and other live feed spoilers and news right here.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.